Hello, welcome to another Sound of Astrology video. I am Seidel Schultz, a sound astrologer, and I'm excited today to talk to you about intercepted houses. Okay, intercepted houses were I feel like they were the death of me for a long time, and I couldn't really understand what they were saying. Astrology is very much a language all on its own with its own little intricacies, and this is one of the intricacies. So when I first started learning about intercepted houses, it was kind of what I understood was that the people have a hard time connecting to that energy. And first, actually, let me share my screen, and I'll even show you what an intercepted house looks like. So an intercepted house is when the start of a house, it does not land in that sign. So it's almost like the sign is skipped over. So when a house starts in a sign, it kind of roots itself in this energy, right? And so this would be the 10th house here would then hold the frequency of Libra, right? And then it moves into Scorpio. The 11th house now holds the energy of Scorpio. And it's rooted in that, or it holds the frequency. So it's then rooted in the frequency of Scorpio. When you have a house that does not have a root in the sign, so like when you have a sign does not have a house rooted in it, let me say it that way. When you have a sign and a house is not rooted in it, then it can be harder for the person to experience this energy. Now, I'm gonna say this because this is where it got really confusing for me. Because what I was experiencing with people wasn't that they couldn't experience this energy. I saw someone experiencing this energy. So let's take a look at this one in specific. Now, if we look at this, I'm actually going to go down to settings here, and I'm going to take all of this off so that we can just look at the base of it, in its pure form. Okay, so here we have, now we can see this more clearly. So here we have the base of this energy just, or the Cancer not having a root in the frequency of it. So there's no house in there, right? The thing that I noticed repeatedly is that this person is actually described as the mother of the friend group. And I was like, how weird is that? Because the Cancer is kind of known as this mothering energy. And so I really had to stop and listen to her chart. And when I listened to her chart, this is what I heard. She can connect to that Cancer energy, but where she has the hardest time connecting to that energy is in transformation. So when she's in a space of transformation, there is no nurturing, there is no mothering, and not just for herself, but for other people. It's kind of like, okay, well, you should just get this. Like, a change should happen. It should just happen. And I love that her 8th house is actually cusp in Gemini. So Gemini can make a switch pretty easily, right? And so it's got, that is the frequency that it's rooted in, and then it skips over this. Now, if the line was here, more in Cancer, then it would be easier for her to connect to that Cancer energy. But because it's not, it kind of skips that. So I see intercepted houses as a sacred space. So this is her sacred space. Cancer is her sacred space, specifically when it comes to allowing herself to nurture herself through transformation. And how she can step into that is by starting here in Gemini. and really looking at Gemini as a way of like an experimental energy. So Gemini's change, Gemini's fun, Gemini is super intelligent, and I feel like, or it seems to me, I should say, that when I tune into this Gemini energy, it's like, oh, experiments are fun. Why? Why are experiments fun? Because one of the key pieces to an experiment is curiosity. Because when you have curiosity, then you can kind of like gather all of the data and go from there. Now, in a space of curiosity, then we can experience some nurturing because we're gathering all of the data. We're learning all of the things, right? And from this space, then we can move into being able to like fully step into that expression. So that's an example for her over here. So let's come down and take all these off over here. And I want to show you this one. So this, and we're going to come over here to this Aquarius energy. And again, here we have this, like it starts, the second house starts in Capricorn. So it's very structured, right? This frequency of structure, this frequency of confidence. And then we've got this Aquarius energy that is intercepted. And then Pisces ends, the second house ends in Pisces, and the third house begins in Pisces. The third house is cusp by Pisces, right? And again, this is another great example. This person is very Aquarius. You can very much see that she has an Aquarius personality, and when when she feels comfortable and she feels safe, this Leo very much comes out. I have seen this Leo come out. But in this space of transformation, the Leo stays a little bit hidden, right? Being able to express the transformation, express during transformation. And then this Aquarius energy is really kind of gets, it almost gets stopped up when it comes to her value and taking people places with and through her value. It's gotten a little plugged right here, and that makes sense. So as she creates structure and as she steps into this place of confidence with her value and her money, it will be easier for her to not only access, but to really own this beautiful Aquarius energy. So that is, let me just stop sharing. That's a little bit about the intercepted houses. That's, it really is this, I see it as this sacred energy that we are connecting to and that we connect to through a specific door. So I did want to say this as well, and this is super helpful if you have an intercepted house. When we are trying to change a belief of any sort, the best thing that we can do is see how that belief already is in our life, like the belief that we want to change to. So for the chart that has that nurturing and transformation, that's where she can stop and take a step back and be like, okay, actually, I am nurturing, because we want to see that nurturing ability so that she can then step into that space to nurture herself through transformation, and so that she can nurture other people through transformation. And so then as she connects to, I'm nurturing in these kinds of ways, it shows proof to her mind that that belief is true. And our mind really holds a space of evidence, right? Our mind is an evidence seeker. And so the fastest way to change a belief is to see how what we're desiring is already true. So if you have an intercepted house, I'd love for you to comment below. Tell me what sign is intercepted and what house it's in. And does this resonate with you? Do you see this in your life? Can you feel that intercepted house in other areas of your life? Like and subscribe for more videos. I'm excited to share more about the sound of astrology with you.